Here we are with game 3 with our deck. It's currently 2-0. This hand is so close. If this Drifter was just a Fire Sigil, this would be a dream hand. Instead, we're going to redraw it. I don't think that there's a need to speculate on hands such as those. This hand is actually fairly weak. We don't have any of our powerful cards, although we will be curving out pretty nicely with it. Unfortunate that I had to expend my Waystone early to get the Drifter on turn 1, but so be it. Looks like we're going to be able to spark this Spark Bot on turn 2. I could have, maybe I was supposed to play the power as to hide the fact whether my pause was 2 or 3 power. Okay, Spark Bot. So yeah, this hand is not fantastic. Wow, this is ambition. Okay. The good news is also that I don't think our opponent's really up to a whole ton either. We've got a nice defensive board here. I mean, if they play something like Ava, if they're splashing this hard, they've got to have something really good to be splashing for. Anyway, one more power and that unlocks 2 cards in our hand. There we go. Well, might as well. Alright, well, this is going to take a while. Hopefully we can find our Xenon Obelisk and make this much, much faster. Ooh, Wisdom of the Elders. That's good against someone that's not doing very much. We only need to attack 20 more turns with the Illumination Wisp. Perhaps perhaps fewer. Only 16 turns with the Shugo Tactic in hand. Hopefully we draw. I mean, again, we have 5 bombs that are very, very good here. We've got the Hounds, the 2 Wormstones, and the Xenon Obelisk, all of which are very powerful here. And there are plenty of other cards that we wouldn't be sad seeing. Okay. I don't think there's any scenario which I'd want to play all 3 spells this turn, so I'm going to hold on to my power. Slip Sergeant. That's pretty good. I feel like we're just going to get outvalued here. We need to draw some action. Wormstone would be great. We can hold up one of the fast spells. Yeah, any of those 5 cards that I listed earlier would be excellent. Alright. Don't know what we do about the Slip Sergeant. I think we just take the damage if it hits us. Accelerated Evolution. Wow. Okay. Very well then. I like this where it is, but I think I need to block in Shugo Tactic. Can't let them have a 5/5 flyer. Them having access to a second accelerated evolution is obviously crazy. I am more than okay with that. They already had invested they probably should have just let that trade, I think. Oh, I see. Well, that's no good. And they can bond it. Yeah, this is all sorts of not good for us. Okay, well, that in mind, I think I am going to play the Ruination Sledge and just start attacking in the air, because I think that we're going to have to do something like that in order to win this game. Just hope that they can't answer our 4/4 flyer. This is some massive value they're getting here. I think we're actually in this game if we draw Obelisk. But that is something we have to do in order to be in this game. Silencer would also be good for that. Yeah, we'll Temple Tactic that. Unfortunately, if they give this Endurance, now we have absolutely no way of getting through it. Temple Tactic was one of the ways. Ooh. Okay. Fine. Alright, could really use an Obelisk deck. They are at 11. If they don't play this correctly, we actually could get them. Well, Armament. We may have to gun that down. Alright, Scrapbound. We'll attack eventually. We do get to hold up days, which is kind of neat. Green form. I think we need to just keep our 4/4 alive, and we need to hold up days for the 6/6 flyer, unfortunately. That's 7. If we already used our Shugo tactic, so that's off the table. This is not going to be easy. They have many cards in hand. And we know that they have a second Accelerated Evolution. I think one of the ways that we can win is if they get a little greedy and Accelerate Evolution and try to attack for lethal in air. Alright, it's fine. They gave it Endurance. That's surprising. Oh, they're Jotun Puntering. I see. I think I daze this. They already used up their Endurance. Yeah, I think I'm going to daze this. Attack with both these two next turn. The alternative is dazing this, but then I need 2 more damage, and I'm not sure how I'm getting that. Okay, I think I need to daze this. I think it saves me the most damage. Ooh, that was a good draw. Holy cow, that was a great draw. Now, we actually might just have them. Temper this. Sacrifice this. Attack with both these two. They can triple block, but I take the Jotun Punter off the board if that's the case. Oh, okay. They can do that as well. So they still have a bunch of cards in hand. They're at 2. And we've got 3 lethal attackers, including 1 in the air. This 2/5, if they punt the 2/5, then they lose 2 blockers on. No, I guess they only lose 1 blocker on the ground. But that's a big deal in a scenario like this. I think it was rather fortunate that they didn't punt last turn. Wow, that Hotblood Barbarian was a great draw there. If we could draw Xenobelisk, that would be great. I think most stages in the game, Xenobelisk would be great. Currently, we're beyond the point where Wormstone actually does anything. Wormstone would not be a good draw here. But if they don't have removal, a flyer, or a way of pushing a ton of damage through, we have them in the air. We get to draw 2 more cards here, unfortunately, and this is going to become ready. Unfortunate. But I get to attack, in the current board state, I also get to attack with the 6/6, which is nice. Discarding Wild Rare, so they definitely have something. Spike back? Wow. Woo! I feel good about that one. I mean, we beat... we did nothing for a long time, and then we beat Accelerated Evolution. I don't think that's easy. Alright. Oh, well, there's an example of Daze being pretty good. I mean, it stalled... It's not great removal, but it did the job. It stalled them in the air for a few turns, and then we were able to swing back twice with our flyer. Okay, that was game 3. Let's go on to game 4.